Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un buen momento para aprender español. Bienvenidos todos al show de Profesor Pablo. Learn Spanish with Profesor Pablo. Thanks for coming on board. Today's lesson is telling time. Critically important, right? I've got my little trusty Apple Watch here. As I mentioned in one of the videos, I use it to start the video and to end the video. Well, to tell time is so very important in our lives. Let's start off here. We have a lot of clusters, right? Remember, clusters, because they're clustered together because they have certain similarities and they're somewhat different from all the other clusters. We're going to be a cluster buster. We're going to take all these clusters and just like in a video game, poof, they're going to be gone and they're going to be up here in your memory bank, up in the brain. Okay, ¿qué hora es? What time is it? Literally, hora is an hour, okay? Una hora, 1 hour, 2 horas, 3 horas, and so on. ¿Qué hora es? Literally, what hour is it? ¿Qué hora es? We say in English, what time is it? Now, ¿qué hora era is what time was it? ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Hey, Pablo, ¿qué hora es? What time was it? ¿Qué hora era? Okay? Now, when you want to state time, if you want to say what time it is, if it's 1 o'clock, it's es la una. We have to go la una because we're talking about one single hour. Es la una. If you want to say it was 1 o'clock, era la una. Es la una, it's 1 o'clock. Era la una, it was 1 o'clock. Now, from 2 to 12 o'clock, if you want to say what time it is, you say son, and then you add on las dos, las tres, las cuatro, las cinco, las seis, las siete, las ocho, las nueve, las diez. We don't need to write down the numbers. Golly gee, we've had 3 lessons on numbers. We know our numbers well. If I want to say it's 4 o'clock, son las cuatro. It's 10 o'clock, son las diez. It's 12 o'clock, son las doce. But if we need to say it is 1 o'clock, we can't say son because son is for a plurality of hours. That's why you go son. But 1 o'clock, it's only 1 hour, singular. That's why we say es. It's 1 o'clock, es la una. It was 1 o'clock, era la una. It's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock, right? That's a great song. Son las dos, it's 2. It's 3 o'clock, son las tres. It's 7 o'clock, son las siete. It was 4 o'clock, eran. Sounds like the air conditioner on, air on, right? Eran las cuatro, it was 4 o'clock. Eran las seis, it was 6. Eran las nueve, it was 9 o'clock. Eran las ocho, it was 8 o'clock. So, the question, what time is it? ¿Qué hora es? What time was it? ¿Qué hora era? If you want to say, dealing with 1 o'clock, it is 1 o'clock. Es la una. It was 1 o'clock. Era la una. If you want to say it's from 2 to 12 o'clock, you have to go with son because we're talking about hours, horas plural. It's 2 o'clock, son las dos. It's 4 o'clock, son las cuatro. It's 5 o'clock, son las cinco. It's 2 o'clock, son las dos. It was 3 o'clock. Eran las tres. It was 7 o'clock. Eran las siete. It was 11 o'clock. Eran las once. All right, we've taken care of all of these now, right? Let's go over here to en punto. En punto. En punto means sharp. Sharp. So if I want to say it's 1 o'clock sharp, es la una en punto. Punto sharp. Es la una en punto. It's 1 o'clock sharp. It's 5 o'clock sharp. Son las cinco en punto. It's 8 o'clock sharp. Son las ocho en punto. This is too easy. Come on. It's 12 o'clock sharp. Son las doce en punto. Woo woo. Now, if you want to say it was 1 o'clock sharp, era la una en punto. It was 4 o'clock sharp. Eran las cuatro en punto. All right, ready for another cluster? Let's do the cluster buster. Here we go. y cuarto, y quince, y media. These three are very, very common. Y cuarto means a quarter after the hour. Y quince means 15 after the hour, which is basically another way of saying y cuarto. Y cuarto, y quince means a quarter after or 15 after. And y media means 30. When you say it's like 5:30, you'd say y media. Y means after the hour, and it also, literally it means and, we know that, but here it means after the hour. So let's go back up here. If I want to say it's a quarter after 1, I'd say es la una y cuarto. If I want to say it's 15 after 1, es la una y quince. If I want to say it's 1:30, es la una y media. It's a quarter, it was a quarter after 1, era la una y cuarto. It was 15 after 1, era la una y quince. It was 1:30, era la una y media. Now, from 2 to 12, from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From 2 to 12 o'clock, if you want to say it's a quarter after 5, son las 5 y cuarto. It's a quarter after 9, son las 9 y cuarto. It's a quarter after 12, son las 12 y cuarto. To say in the past it was a quarter after 3. Eran las 3 y cuarto. It was 15 after 7. Eran las 7 y quince. If you want to say it's 5:30, son las 5 y media. It's 9:30, son las 9 y media. It's 2:30, son las 2 y media. But it's 1:30, you're back up here, es la una y media. So that takes care of a quarter after, 15 after, or the 30. So it was 8:30, eran las 8 y media. It was 1:30, era la una y media. All right, we're busting clusters. Boom, boom, boom. Just like on Mario Brothers. Poof, poof, poof. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, we took care of this one. Now, what do we got down here? E, 1 to 59. Here's an optional way. If you want to say like it's 101. It's 101. You're going to say es la una. Now, we know es la una y uno, you could say it's 101. But if you want to say it's 1 in a minute, es la una y un minuto. We take the O off of un. Remember, to say 1, when it's just a number by itself and not followed by anything, it's uno. But if you follow 1 with a noun, it's either going to be un, masculine, or una, feminine. If I want to say it is 122, it's 122. Es la una y 22. Just plug in your number that you know. If I want to say it was 3:20, I would say eran, I got to go plural, eran las 3:20. See how that works? If you want to say it is 7:59, exactly. You're looking at our digital readout. It's 7:59. You'd say, son las 7:59. If you want to say, for example, it was 1:27. Era la una y 27. Era la una y 27. Now, it's very common in Spanish. When you do it this way, you don't even need the E. You could say, era la una 27. It was 1:27. It was 4:44. Eran las 4:44. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put a little parentheses here, or we're going to kind of give it a little squiggle circle to let you know there's another little cluster, that the E is kind of optional here. A lot of people say it's 8:19. Son las 8:19. Most people aren't going to say son las 8:19. That's how it's taught in beginning Spanish. But commonly spoken, it's 4:19, son las 4:19. It's 10:10, son las 10:10. Now here's another way of saying time. You can go with minutos on the end. You can say it's 1:10. It is 1:10. Es la una con 10 minutos. You'll hear that on the radio. Es la una con 10 minutos. It's 1:10. It's 7:25. They could say, son las 7:25. Son las 7:25. Or on the radio, son las 7 with 25 minutes. Con 25 minutos. It sounds kind of nice, right? Son las 5 con 25 minutos. It sounds good. It's a step up. So there's a lot of different ways you can manipulate how to say time, but you want to make sure that you know how to say them all and you can say them all correctly. Example, it's 5:28. Son las 5 con 28 minutos, or son las 5:28, or the basic way, son las 5:28. It's 4:01. You could say son las 4:01. Uno is okay because you're not saying a noun after it. But if you want to say it's 4:01, son las 4:01 minuto, or son las 4 con 1 minuto. This way. Let's take a look over here. Now we have menos. There goes another cluster, another cluster, another cluster. Menos. Menos means of the hour, to the hour, or till the hour. If it's 20 to 5, son las 5 menos 20, which means it's 20 to 5 or 20 till 5. Okay, of the hour. We only use it from 1 to 29 because you're not going to say, if you wanted to say it's 6:25 after the hour, right down to the 30 mark, you're going to go with E. So son las 6:25. Son las 6:25. But you're not going to say son las 7 menos 35. It's 7 minus 35. It just doesn't go. It doesn't work. Okay? So, of the hour, till the hour, or to the hour, you go with menos. It's 1:45 would be es la una menos cuarto. 1:45, son las 2 menos cuarto. Go to the next whole hour. If you want to say it's 6:45, son las 7 menos cuarto. 7:45, it's 7:45, you could say son las 7:45, or son las 7:45, or son las 7:45 minutos. All right, let's review. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? ¿Qué hora era? What time was it? ¿Qué is an interrogative word. It has an accent mark because it's asking a question. To say it's 1 o'clock, es la una. To say it was 1 o'clock, era la una. To say it's from 2 to 12, an even hour, son las 2, son las 3, son las 4, etc. You want to say it was 2 to 12, you'd say eran with an N, the N factor, plural, eran las 8, eran las 9. It was 12 o'clock, eran las 12. Over here, a quarter after, 15 after, and 30. It's a quarter after 1, es la 1:15. It's 15 after 2, son las 2:15. It's 5:30, son las 5:30. You can just go straight with a number from 1 to 59. For example, it's 1:48. Es la 1:48. Or, es la 1:48, omitting the E. Or, a third way, es la 1:48 minutos. You hear that on the radio. So there are 3 ways of saying what time it is in terms of going from 1 to 59. You can go just straight. It's 4:44. Son las 4, son las 4:44. Or, son las 4:44. Or, son las con 44 minutos. 3 ways of saying it. Quarter after, 15 after, y cuarto, y quince, y media would be for 30. It's 10:30, son las 10:30. It's 3:30, son las 3:30. We've got all this taken care of. En punto is sharp. It's 5 o'clock sharp. Son las 5 en punto. It's 1 o'clock sharp. Es la una en punto. Okay, we've got that out of the way. Menos. Of the hour, to the hour, or till the hour. Example. It is 10 to 7. Son las 7. It's actually 6:50, right? So when I say go to the next number, I mean, don't use a 6 because it's 6:50. If you saw a digital readout, it would be 6:50. It's 6:50. But you would go to the next complete hour, you'd say 10 to 7, son las 7 minus 10, 6:50. A little bit of mathematics. Son las 7 menos 10, it's 22 to 9. Son las 9 menos 22. Boom, there goes another cluster. E is after, we already know that. E is referring to the minutes after the hour. The minutes of the hour would be menos. E is after the hour, menos would be of the hour. And down here we said un minuto. If you're going to say 1 minute, you can't say uno minuto. It's got to be un minuto. Okay? Esta es la lección. Ya estuvo. Ya se acabó la lección. Colorín colorado. Esta lección se ha acabado. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Hasta la próxima lección. Tengan un super gran día. Nos vemos pronto. Chao. Gracias. Bye.